Hello, this is Jessica Neve, the Bay State College Librarian, and I'd like to welcome all of our new Taunton and AJH nursing students. Since I can't be there with you in person today, I wanted to give you a brief orientation to the library website so that you can see the resources that are available to you as a Bay State College student. So to access these resources, we first need to go to the Bay State homepage, baystate.edu, and from there we can access the library page by clicking on Quick Links up at the top. There's library, or at the bottom of the page there's also a link to the library website. So once you're on the library website, you're going to see a bunch of different tabs, and the only one you really need to worry about is the Research Guides tab, and then we are going to navigate ourselves to the Nursing Research Guide. Now if I were you, I'd probably just either make a note of this URL or bookmark it on your computer. It's just libguides.baystate.edu/nursing, and this is going to be sort of a portal to all the nursing resources that you're going to need for your research. So here we are on the Nursing Research Guide, and the first thing I need to point out is that to access many of the resources on this guide, you're going to need to be logged in first, and we're going to do that by clicking on Off-Campus Users right here. And from there you're going to log in with your complete Bay State email address, so including the @baystate.edu and your Bay State password for your email. Now, if you cannot access your Bay State email, just make sure that you contact the help desk, our IT department, at helpdesk@baystate.edu, and they should be able to help you log in. So now that we have logging in squared away, I'm just going to give you a quick tour of the different tabs here on the research guide. The first tab here is an intro to the evidence base. So we've got a handy levels of evidence pyramid here that I use all the time in evaluating evidence in the nursing literature, as well as some tutorials that will help you get a handle on how to evaluate and apply evidence from the scholarly literature. The next tab is a Finding Background Information tab, and here you're going to find authoritative resources on diseases, drugs, and conditions, as well as links to the Laboratory and Diagnostic Test ebook and Nursing Diagnosis Manual ebook. On the right-hand side, these are consumer health resources, so in other words, resources for finding information for your patients. The next tab is where you can access our ebooks through eBrary Academic Complete, and by doing a search here or through this link, you will find thousands of nursing ebooks that are available to you. Our next tab is where you will find our databases. So while you can find a lot of scholarly literature out there using Google Scholar, which we do have a link to, as well as PubMed and other open source databases, a lot of the articles from the nursing literature are going to be behind paywalls. So the databases do allow us access to many more thousands of articles than we would have access to otherwise. Now, if you search the databases and you still can't access an article, please feel free to email me and I can get it to you through interlibrary loan. So the next few tabs are resources I compiled on finding health statistics, resources for finding images that are royalty-free and public domain, a video tab which gives you access to our MedCom training programs, as well as our Films on Demand nursing collection, which are streaming nursing videos. And then we come to Cite Your Sources. Now, I know that writing an APA formatted paper can be intimidating for those of you who have not written a paper in a long time, but the good news is that there are so many resources available today to help you cite your sources properly. So I've compiled a list of citation generators that will generate citations for you if you plug in the different components of the citation. I have sample research papers, which a lot of students seem to like these. There are some tutorials on learning the basics of APA style, citation games, and then just tons of examples on how to cite your sources within your text and in the reference list. Finally, I will point out that we have access to Smart Thinking, which is a tutoring service that's completely online. Once again, you're going to need your Bay State College email address to access this. So again, if you need help with that, just contact helpdesk@baystate.edu and they will help you log in to Smart Thinking. And Smart Thinking will help you with writing your paper, whether it be grammar or citation help. So I know that's a lot to digest, and at this point I'd like to just invite you to familiarize yourself with all that's available through this research guide. Do some practice searching, and remember that if you run into any trouble or need help accessing an article, I am here to help. Thanks so much for watching, and best of luck this semester.